your colleagues at work, actually your workmates at work, they are not your ride or die. They are about rent is due. Yeah. That is what I'm going to say.
For me, I'd say they might not be your ride or die in all situations in your life, but they are also not just rent and bills. They are full people that honestly you can get to experience at work. Okay. Put your boundaries in place. There are some things someone doesn't have to know, but also do not miss out on the experience of the other person just because this is work. Because if you remove the building, we're just people coexisting in the same place.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Janet Kaluki.
And I'm Furaha Hesketh. Welcome to the Love Corner Show,
where we get to talk about issues regarding love, that is romantic relationships, friendships, marriage, and life in general. Guys, you can follow us, if you're new here, first of all, follow us on our social media at the Love Corner Show and at J Kaluki.
At Furaha Hesketh.
Alright guys, what are we talking about today?
So today, we're going to talk about friendships at the workplace. Are the people you work with your friends? Stay tuned. That's what we'll talk about today.
This is very interesting. I feel so excited about this topic. Okay, start us off. What do you think? Do you think that your workmate or your colleagues at work are your friends?
Well, I think they are. I think there are different types of friendships. And people keep saying that, oh, your workmates are your, what are they called, colleagues, or some people are just acquaintances or whatever that word is. But I feel like for me, with the kind of work that I've been doing, I'd say that the people I work with are my friends. Yeah.
Okay.
I do believe that you can have friends at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, the people that I work with, they're not my friends.
Oh.
But there's a caveat. But have I met people that I've worked with who have become very good friends of mine? Yes. Have I even dated someone that I met through work? Yes. But people that I work with, they're not my friends. Because I feel like friendship needs more of being personal. And for me, I view workspaces as a professional kind of a setup. Yes.
Yes, work is a professional kind of setup, but we are humans who are doing the work. And as human beings, I tend to think that we are social beings. And well, it might be different in the space that you've worked in, but for me, I've worked in the NGO sector, which most of the work, you end up dealing with people directly. Even when you don't like it, you'll get to see this person like fully. You'll get to understand their needs, you'll get to see all those sort of things. So now when you come back to the office, it just feels like a family.
It's another community.
It's like another community where everyone knows what they're supposed to do. Everyone can hold you accountable for something. Everyone can, ask for something from you. So it has always been that close-knitted, which you just get to know that person. And even sometimes when they're not at work and you've seen something that they like, you just end up sending them. So for me, because of that, I tend to think,
it can be.
It can be. Yes, it is possible.
Yeah. So me, as someone who has worked in the corporate industry, I don't think so. I think my main goal when I go to work, it's to make sure that we work for the benefit of the company. Whatever we are talking about, whatever we are relating in, it's work related to propel the company forward. And that's why I feel like it's too much, as in being in that position whereby you're getting to ask, first of all, people, when you're doing like an interview, and then you're asked, are you in a relationship or are you married? I feel like that is very intrusive. Why are you asking me about my personal life? How will that help the company? Because I might be in a marriage, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a bad partner. I'm very horrible. The way I treat my partner is bad. So and when I come to work, I do my work. Like, everyone praises me for what I'm doing at workplace.
know. I feel a bit ish about that because I tend to think that we are who we are. So I think the reason as to people want to get to know you as a person is if I'm going to spend most of the time of my life in a week with you, I have to know who you are. I have to know how to handle you. I have to know how I can show up for you. I have to know your strengths. I have to know your weaknesses. Even when you don't tell me, I'll end up noticing them because we are spending a lot of time here together. So sometimes if you're someone who you just don't want to be known like that, it's okay. People can really understand you and give you your boundaries. But we are living together. We're existing together. And I don't know. I have to know who Janet is. That way, in anything that I'm doing, I know this is something that I can place Janet in. This one is something that she can do. Today, Janet is not feeling okay. Today, it is like this, like this. Not to say that people do not take accountability and responsibility for their behaviors at work or things like that. But I don't know. I think because now when it comes to you, now I'm curious with this culture that workplaces have started of doing Secret Santa. So how do you get your colleague a gift at the end of the year if you guys are not that friends? How will you know what to get them?
Whatever we are gifting each other, it's because of, did we work in a project together that was successful that year? Did we, if you are working in sales or marketing, did we bring in clients that, you know, paid us well, like we have excelled in this year, you know? So we are gifting each other because of, you know, this goal that we achieved together. But it's not, it doesn't mean that we have like now to get personal in a way that, you know, it's unprofessional. Okay,
Connie, what do you mean when you say get personal in
get
a way
personal?
that is
I feel like people that you work with, there are some boundaries that you need to, there are things that they shouldn't know about you, like the way I was saying, whether you're in a relationship or you're not, it's none of your business. It's none of their business because it doesn't, you know, reflect in how you do work at work. You know, and also like me, I'm used to separating like my work life and my personal life. If I have issues at work, I'm not going to bring that. The moment I enter the workspace, I leave my baggages up at the door. I go in work, I'm like, so what am I needed today to do? I switch my mind to that and then focus on that. When I go back home, it's when I remember, oh, I had this issue, maybe, you know. It's when now it will switch back. But I feel like you need to separate work and personal.
I think you can separate and still have friends because, okay, yes, even with the friends that I have outside work, we do also have boundaries.
Okay.
You know, the thing of boundary is there in any kind of relationship, any kind of friendship. There are things that they know you will do and there are things that they know you will just not do. Not because you're trying to be malicious or anything, but they just know you. So boundaries, even in the other kind of friendships, they do apply. Maybe I'd say with the friendships at work, the boundaries are a bit apa mapema, other than kujua some of the deep stuff. But there are things that they will just end up knowing. Imagine they'll not. Okay, so people say sometimes you shouldn't bleed at work. So everything you're going through at home, you put it at home. That is your business to do. But let's be honest, sometimes those things, they don't, as much as we try to shut them off at the door when we get to work, sometimes they still remain with us. And it shows, it affects our work in one way or the other. We try so hard to say, okay, let me put this in a box, let me put this packing, I'll go deal with it later. But truth be told, it in one way or another affects our productivity or affects, you can learn to regulate, you can learn how to notice, okay, this thing is bothering me, let me put it away. But sometimes they just, because you are just you or something very unrelated in a trigger, and then that other thing happens. So your friends at work will notice you are not okay that way. They might not know exactly what it is. It could be it was a fight with your husband, it was something at home, your parents are not feeling well. They get to know, okay, my parents are not feeling well, then they give you that grace. And everyone, they will not be there at it to now help you with everything that is going on in your life, but with them knowing, they know how to handle you better.
For me, I'm like, for me, I'm always like, yes, you know, like for example, I lost my dad last year, so people knew, and then, yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but now you've known them, you tell me sorry, and then You see, at the end of the day, that check doesn't need to know that I've lost someone, for the, let's say like rent is due, right? Will rent like just be like, oh, Janice is now grieving? The company has its goal that it needs to fulfill by the end of the year. Will they now put those goals on hold because now I am grieving?
No, they'll not put them on hold, but they'll understand for 2 days I'll not be to work because I am grieving. Then the third day when I come, I am better, I get to do my things better.
That is something that you talk to the HR, you let them know that there's this thing that you've already, but it's not at your colleagues will bring at maybe they'll handle you with grace. I don't know.
They
maybe
do
I'm
not do that
pessimistic.
welfare thing of wanachanga and then they come see you at home.
It's not something I expect. When they changa for me, well and good, but it's not, I don't feel like it's their obligation. For me, what I think is let it come from their goodwill, but not me expecting, Yeah, even most of my colleagues, like when I lost my dad, they didn't changia me, but a few that changad, I took it and I was like, thank you. But it wasn't, did I feel bad that the others didn't?
That is so interesting. I think also that's dependent on the culture of the organization. Yes,
I'm telling
I think
you,
it depends.
Corporate world that I've worked in, I've been in corporate for quite a while. I've worked in so many areas. I've been in as a marketer in a survey company, as a marketer in a real estate company, as a I've worked in a law firm, I've worked in a bank, I've worked in a communication. And what has stood up in all this time is that every man for himself, God for us all. In terms of people are always like looking out for themselves.
Really?
Yeah. If someone gets a chance to protect their job and throw you under the bus, they will, trust me. Yeah, so
that's so fascinating.
Yeah, it's very interesting working in such environments. So that's why I'm saying that it's possible. Like you can meet people, but workspace, it's not for me.
Okay.
According to my own experience.
Me, I think with my experience, I've not worked in so many places, but the places that have, and also I've just worked in this one sector, the NGO sector, the development world. The first place that I was interning, it was one big room, and there's this one massive table. So everyone has a seat, but it's just one table. So that means if one comes and they're feeling not okay, even if they're having period cramps, they don't even have to say, you will see from their faces that this person is in pain. And then now you get to ask. So if someone says then work is work, then how do we support each other? So with me, I think I've picked that because of that. We are sitting together, so it's easy for you to even notice. First you get to see the other person, then that one will make you know, okay, this person is ABCD, this person is and then now you get to be like, okay, how are you doing? Even if they've not come to work, you text, how are you doing?
Ask. Wow, that is now when you get to that point where when someone doesn't come to work, you're calling them, you're texting them. I think you're becoming personal. Because you see, me, what I think is I have a life outside work.
Yeah.
Which is a sacred life, a family, my friends. So here at work, I'm here to make the bag. I'm not here to make friends, I think. Yeah, that's the mentality I have. I'm here for the bag, I'm here for the check, I'm here for money, I'm not here for friends. Is that friendship of yours helping us, connect in a way that we can make more money for the company so that we can also benefit, But is it that you may be using me to get promoted? These things, I've seen them happening. So I don't trust people at work. Yeah, I just trust myself and know that at the end of the day, I am here to make money. And I'm from a different county. This is a different county that I've come in. I've not come here to really make friends at work. I'm here for the bag. I'm here for the bag. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know. I still feel like there's a way these two can coexist because we're not robots. Yes, we are making money. we are making money for the organization.
Yeah.
We are achieving those goals that we are set to achieve. But along the way, we are working with each other towards whatever destinations you are going to.
Yeah, but everyone has a different goal.
Everyone has a different goal,
Yeah.
but we exist in this same ecosystem. So why make it hell for each other? Because now if I see you, I sabotage you intentionally because I'm just looking out for myself. I think the ones that have been in, it's the ones that even when I'm not in the room and someone is asking something about what I'm doing, another person can even say, no, I know, because she was doing ABCD.
No, that's
so
beautiful.
that means I don't have to fight all the battles alone.
There are people who are
There
fighting.
are people who can mention your names and say, no, that's not true. This person did ABCD.
Wow.
So I think that it helps in one way because no one can be an island. That one I know for a fact.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I think it's different when it comes to like community or non-governmental organizations compared to
the corporate
one.
That's
because
true.
corporate world, everyone wants to
climb the ladder.
And people will sabotage you to get there, wherever it takes. They'll crush you. Yeah, if it means crashing someone for you to get ahead, that's what will happen. But personally, what I say is, how do I want to be treated? Those are like, I'll treat people at work the way I want to be treated. That is with respect, with kindness, and consideration also, because that is how I want to be treated. But in my head, I know that we are not friends. It's just treating people with common decency, if you get that. Okay. Let me ask a question. Oh my God, this is interesting.
I think I'd really love to experience corporate someday world. So that I get to see that in person because it's still not enjoying it.
It's not. Okay, try getting a job in a corporate world and then you tell me. Well, have you ever been betrayed by a workmate?
Not quite. I wouldn't say I have. No.
You have never?
No, I have never been betrayed. In this matter, if betrayal means someone doing something intentionally against your back that will harm you, so that they also look good or in any way, I don't think I have.
Okay. So for me, I was working. I wouldn't mention where I was working because people who know me, they'll know the person. So anyway, I was working in this company, and then we were really friends with this lady. She was a lady. She was much older than me. Much older than me, but she used, at first I thought like she was genuinely interested in knowing me, like wanting to know me, getting to know me. She used to take me for lunch after work, ice cream sometimes, invite me over to her house. Sometimes she had a kid, so she would invite me for her kid's birthday, and I thought like maybe this is a friendship, someone who invites. Because for me, if you're my friend and you've never like visited me, you don't know where I live, you've never been in my house, then you're not like a real friend.
When you friend you
So and then she started spreading rumors about me. I was dating my boss.
That's bad.
And me, that is like something I will never do. I don't date people I work with, let alone the boss. The boss is like there.
That's another.
I'm not dating my colleagues here.
But
now someone is spreading rumors saying that you're dating, your boss. It's really crushed me because there are some things you might expect from someone else, but someone who invites you to their home, you eat together,
it feels
so bad. And then also like spreading other rumors, because back then I was back at campus. I was doing part-time though. So she was saying that she's the one who was sponsoring me, her and the husband. I was like, So up to this time, when you hear like rumors about someone or stories about someone, question first or get to know the other side story before you. Because I was like, is it me, Janet, or there's another it's someone else's story? It's like, what? That was too much. Even at work, you see how that looks.
Yeah.
When someone says that maybe you're sleeping with the boss or you're in a relationship with the boss. Yeah. So that was...
Oh, that must have hurt.
Very.
Because for me, I cannot imagine someone close to me saying things that are untrue, like intentionally. So what's the end goal?
What was the point? That maybe even today I ask myself, like, what was the point? This is someone who was actually had come to my home, my mom's house, visited my mom. You know, it was like, because she was more like, I looked up to her like a big sister.
Yeah.
I expected if I was actually doing something wrong for her to be the first person to tell me, like, hey Janet, this road that you're walking in, it's not a good one. But she's the first person who is like spreading such bad, you know, rumors. Yeah.
I think that is in a way kind of inevitable. We cannot really control what people say about us, because even for me, I've not seen someone betray me directly, but I've had instances where someone tells me, you just don't know, but that person is not your friend. You know, but the people they tell me that about, then also seriously, according to me, not my friends. It's just someone probably you work with, and maybe they said a negative comment in a room that you're not in, or they just refused something to come to you, something like that. But those are already people that I don't consider as friends. So I don't know why people usually, but it's also natural. I cannot judge them that they look out for themselves first, then everyone else later.
Yeah.
But that one I can expect from just anyone, but from someone who is close.
Yeah, someone who's actually tried, because it's who tried be a very private person. I don't like getting to know people deeply.
That deeply.
Yeah, so when someone shows interest, I'm like, oh, okay. It's like you're trying to open the door kidogo. You say, oh, hey, they won't even want to come and visit your mom at home, because that time I was living with my mom. Yeah, and then you hear these things that have been spreading about you behind your back, and you wonder, whoa. Okay, so
you mentioned something about spreading rumors about you sleeping with your boss.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, relationships at the workplace, leave alone friendships. Would you date someone
at work that I work with?
Yes, someone that you work with in the same organization, maybe in the same project, or I don't know.
Or someone I volunteer with in the same, you know, space. No. I feel like for me, I don't know. I have an abundance mentality when it comes to men. I know, like, there are men everywhere. I don't know why I think that, but that's my mentality. So why are you telling me now I can date the men I am working with? There are so many men out there. So why this one? No, I
So you wouldn't date them during that period that you're working together?
No. I make it like very strictly. I let people know that I don't date at work. I don't mix these are my words. I don't mix business with pleasure. Like, yeah, we have to choose your heart. So maybe sasa, if we get to like, we have like a very good connection. Either one of us leaves the company, but we can't be there at the same time.
Why not?
No. It brings a lot of awkwardness. Yeah, and also I believe that someone is going to favor me in some way. Yeah, even when maybe I'm on the wrong, they won't like question, because, you know, I'm yeah, I feel like it diminishes the professionalism that I need at workspace. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think, well, if you're with someone you like, someone you're in a relationship with, you tend to have a soft spot for each other. And no matter how hard, okay, so some people think that they can do that and people will not know that they will hide. Trust you me, we know. We get to see how you're treating each other. It's not the same as the way you treat just any other person. So that soft spot usually shows in one way or the other. And now that is the one that ruins almost everything. Because in the same place that mtu angekelelesha huyu mtu, well, I'm using kelelesha loosely, hold someone to account on some things, you feel that kwa huyu mwingine the blow imesoften.
Yeah.
In a way. Like sasa, hamongeleshi na kelele zile angeongelesha. Kila mtu hakui mkali vile angekuwa mkali na huyu mtu mwingine. For me, I also think that it's full time we're working together. I cannot. Mainly because me, I just want to protect my reputation.
At work.
At work. Because if it's at work, I came here for different reasons. You either found me here or I found you here, and we are here with different goals. I wouldn't want for me whatever I'm doing equally diluted by the filter of the man I'm dating, just because I'm dating this person at work.
Yeah, because people will judge you.
Me, in fact, and not the man.
According to the man that you're dating, actually.
Yes.
If he misbehaves at work, like, huyu
ndio ule yani umeamua ndio chaguo lako.
Yeah, it's going to be directly.
Which it hakuna shida, but the thing is, for women, either your achievements or your
whatever you do at
your
work,
wins, your nini, they get diluted. Like sasa, what wanataka could treat as Janet, the professional, they treat you as Janet,
who dates
girlfriend wa mtu fulani. I don't know why. Once ukishakuwa na inshakuwa girlfriend, in fact, huyo ni yule nini wa mtu fulani. Paka over time wanasahau hata jina yako. Yes. They
can't approach you. Hata kama mtu anataka usaidizi wa kazi, they can't come to you. It's like, mimi nitaonekana na nini kiongea na mtu wake. You know?
And then now almost everyone starts making your relationship their business.
Yeah, it's become so awkward.
There's a lot of policing. Kila mtu anaona huyu na huyu, alafu wakikaa kwa like, na wale watu hata wanakaaje pamoja.
Imagine. Hapana.
It's okay for you to say that nikiwa nje, but not here, not at work. I feel like tukiwa at work, kila mtu afanye shughuli zake. I'd rather people not even know at all
you have a relationship, that
I have a relationship with you at work.
At work. So you want to be hidden? The hidden treasure.
No, I don't. No, I also don't want to be hidden. So that's the thing. I don't want to be hidden.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to be hidden, then it means we cannot do it at work.
We cannot do it at work. Yeah.
Also, I don't want every time nikienda kila mtu ananiita mtu fulani. So I'd rather ikuwe ni mtu mwenye yuko kando. Just do your work. We can't be in the same field. Do your work. I do mine in separate organizations. If we even have to meet once, twice, that one I have no problem with, because wewe uko na watu wako, mimi niko na watu wangu, mimi nimerudi na shughuli zangu. But I also feel that space of you being you in a, like, sasa, well, there is no problem with you being you at the workplace and your man being hivyo, but also it feels like a lot of familiarity.
Yeah, and even like also working together, you see each other every time. It's for me it's very irritating.
So tunatoka kazi, tunaenda tunashinda pamoja asubuhi mpaka jioni, then it has its own benefits, but also
unless we are married. So we are married and we're working in the same company. Actually, let's say the husband is the owner of the company. I can do that. I can work with my husband. But dating a colleague, no.
So how will it get to marriage if it
no, if we already married and like he has a company and now he wants me to work for him or work with him. Actually, because it's a family business, you're working together. You're not working for him. You're working for the benefit of the family.
Okay.
That's what
if we are working together, that is okay. But working for you?
You're giving me instruction. Boss, I have to call you boss.
I don't even have a problem with the instructions, but I think for me sometimes, okay, the different hats that you wear. When I'm your girlfriend or when I'm your wife, I am your wife. But when I am at work, I am me at work. So that means if it's an idea that I have, I'll bring it forward the way like at work I'm just using my brains and I want to do blah blah blah. This is the best thing, and at that point, me, I'll just, I think kutakuwa na many opportunities for friction, because if I disagree with you, I'll outrightly say, no, me, I disagree with you, because of A, B, C, D.
Yeah, but you also you're supposed to portray a picture in whereby people say, oh, the wife listens to him. Even if you disagree, you can't disagree in public. But
we are at work. We are in a board meeting. Why can't I disagree with that idea in public? You want me to come and give you as a pillow talk? And we are coming up with strategies to take the company forward.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather not put myself in that situation.
For me, I know I can hold it back, listen, and then tell him behind the scenes. Yeah. Because you see, if he's the leader at work, and now you try to bring, you're trying to like bring ideas and stuff like those, but people are going to say, hey, this, it's like you're trying to, it's like
now it will look like you're competing.
Competition,
I see.
Yeah, so I will do that, but only for her husband we can work together. But dating,
so now that's the exact thing that I do not want to. I wouldn't.
You can't do either.
I wouldn't want to work for my husband. I can work with. I can help consultation, blah blah blah. But I also do not want to be in all of your business at work.
Yeah, you're not being in his business. Of course, you have like a strategy. For example, if maybe you're an accountant, he wants an accountant or a consultant.
That one I can come.
Yeah,
I
you
do
come
my consultancy. I come back because I also want to support
Yeah.
you. I wouldn't stay silent and let things, go because this is, for both of us. So I will do that, but I'd also want to have something of my own that I go to.
Oh, so it's not like this now company
Yes.
that you're building together. You want something else.
I want
for
something
yourself.
else that I am also doing. So let me come in and do this. You come in and do this. Together we are taking it forward. But other than this, there's something else I go to that I get to shine without thinking that this is for my husband. Yeah.
But you're not thinking. For me, the way I'm thinking about it, I'm not thinking I'm not thinking about it as his. I'm thinking about
as ours.
We are moving the family.
So interesting.
We are growing an empire for the family. Anyway, from your experience, where did the hate come from? From your experience with work friendships, where did the hate come from? Is it from your male colleagues or your female colleagues?
Hate.
Have you ever experienced hate at work? People just hating you, and you haven't done anything.
Well, I wouldn't call it hate, but it's some very funny business. I don't know if it's jealousy or it is really hate or it is, I don't really understand what it is, but I think I've encountered situations where I feel like someone doesn't like me, but not because of the job or what we are doing, just because of who I am.
They just hate your energy.
Yes, it's like they're intentionally choosing to sideline you on things that you can feel this person is sidelining me on this thing, but you cannot understand even why, because even in your interactions, they are just, if this is work to me, it is work, they are just that normal. But you can feel if it wouldn't be this person wouldn't want to even talk to you.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that one I have encountered. Yeah.
Me, I've encountered, not dislike, hate,
Serious?
Someone really hating you and you don't even know them. Yeah. You don't, I worked, I was employed in this company, and then I find there are ladies who are working there and they didn't know me, but they hated me. What? But this is something I'm so used to, especially with women. I've experienced this since I was a girl. Everywhere I go, I always have haters who are my fellow women. I don't know. I can't quite point at it and say it's because of this specific thing, but yeah, and people speak about it loudly. I don't like her. And then someone was telling me, and then I asked them, could you ask them what did I ever do for them to nothing, but I just don't like her.
The instances that I've met that with fellow ladies, and I think this is usually well, I cannot call it silly, but you're in the same place with, fellow ladies, blah, 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 and then there's this guy who takes a liking to you. I think that usually is the start of every problem. When I'm with girls and there's no guy trying to follow me or trying to hit on me, then kila kitu iko calm. But then there is this guy, and apparently kumbi according to people, so most of the time huwa inanipata outside my awareness. I don't even understand what it is in happen. Someone is talking to me, then I'm like, yeah, we're having a conversation. But by having a conversation with that guy, then now you start seeing fellow ladies looking at you in a way that is a bit fishy, and then you're like, okay, is it something I'm doing wrong? Because the conversation is just a conversation. What is this thing that people are doing this. And then some other day I came to realize kumbe it's mostly because that guy huwa kuko na mtu amemcrashia.
The women sasa.
Yes, kuko na msichana amemcrashia.
Oh.
Alafu huyo jamaa aenda kuongelesha huyo dem.
But
Then it becomes,
why are they mad at you?
Mbona anaongea na huyo?
Anyway, that is, I think it's...
Which is, it's very... I don't think that it's... Because if you're having a conversation with someone, it's a if they like me, they just like me for whatever reason. And sometimes unaweza pata kweli the man has a girlfriend around there. That I did not know.
Yeah.
And it's not like I've decided to marry this guy. I am having a simple conversation. Then unaenda unaongelesha mtu unashangaa they are not talking to you. And you're like, what could it have been? Ukianza kutrace, and then you realize, kumbe it's because of a guy. But seriously, because of a guy.
Yeah, but I think it's an immature thing for women. Because why am I hating you? Because a guy, you know, a guy I like, and he doesn't like me back. Because if he liked me back, he could have came to me and talked to me. He went back, he went straight to you.
And sometimes I don't even like him like that. It's just a conversation you're having with someone.
Yeah.
Me,
that is,
I think for me, I don't do such kind of things. Me, even if it's my man and I know he's talking to that other person and I don't know even if it's giving what kind of vibes, me I usually sit down and I ask myself, okay, it is a conversation and this person is mature enough to realize if they want something with them, then they will make it new. Also sometimes when I'm with my friend and we realize we are crushing on the same man, because it also happens, then you're like, yeah, I understand, we kind of have the same taste in men, the same preference, the same kind of things we look for, which is okay. It's not something that I shouldn't talk to you because I feel
no.
No,
that is so immature.
we just sit, we'll pick a story and you're like, yeah. Well, and sometimes tutachambua that guy.
But have you ever a guy that you liked now chose your friend? Have you ever been in that situation or dated your friend?
Well, it didn't really go to dating. But this one was a bit funny. So I didn't know that they had met
before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that they had met. Then this one time, the guy was coming around and I was sitting with my friend and she goes like, hey, this guy. I'm like, let me listen. This is interesting.
Okay.
So I listen. I listen, and then we talk. Well, the guy comes, says hi, blah, blah, blah. But my friend didn't know that there was something between me and the guy. Then later on, I told her, it is like this. And then she was like, oh, okay. And we had a conversation. Then I was like, I get why you would crush on him and him with you, because I know you like ABCD. And him, I know it is like that. They never really got to becoming a thing or anything.
Okay.
And we later broke it off, but I was like, it's normal to be attracted to someone. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your final remarks when we conclude? Yeah, for me, what I'll say is that your colleagues at work, actually your workmates at work, they are not your ride or die. They are about rent is due. Yeah. That is what I'm going to say.
For me, I'd say they might not be your ride or die in all situations in your life, but they are also not just rent and bills. They are full people that honestly you can get to experience at work. Okay. Put your boundaries in place. There are some things someone doesn't have to know, but also do not miss out on the experience of the other person just because this is work. Because if you remove the building, we are just people coexisting in the same place. Yeah. So that's what I'd say. Put your boundaries. Know who to tell what and what, but also do not shut people out that completely.
Okay, that is interesting, guys. We want to hear in the comment section. Do you think your colleagues at work are your friends?
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching this episode. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend. Share, like, and leave a comment. See you on the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.